My name is Nadia. I was born in Kabul, in a small house near the river, where the sound of water was the only peaceful thing I knew. Life was never easy here, but it was full of color. The smell of bread in the morning, the laughter of children in the alleys, and the soft call of the mosque at sunset. I used to walk the same path every day to the old bridge, the one everyone called Metropole. That bridge became my favorite place in the world. Not because of its view, but because that's where I met Omid. He was standing near the ice cream stall when I first saw him. He had kind eyes and a shy smile. He offered to buy me an ice cream, and I said no. But he still bought one, strawberry flavor, and handed it to me. "You can't say no to happiness," he said. I laughed for the first time in weeks. From that day, we met there almost every afternoon. Omid was Hazara, and I am Tajik. Some people whispered about us, but we didn't care. In a city full of fear, love was our quiet rebellion. He was gentle, always talking about hope. Maybe that's why his name was Omid. It means hope. He wanted to be an engineer and rebuild the broken parts of Kabul. I wanted to be a teacher and teach girls who were told not to dream. Together, we imagined a future that felt almost possible. He used to walk me home every evening. We would pass through the market, where men shouted prices and kids chased each other barefoot. He would always buy 2 small cones of ice cream, one for me, one for himself. He said, "If one day I don't come, promise you'll still buy one for me." I laughed and said, "Don't say such things." He smiled and replied, "Life is fragile, Nadia. We must love faster than it breaks." That sentence still echoes in my mind. One summer afternoon, he told me he had saved some money. He wanted to rent a small place where we could live after getting married. My heart felt light. We planned to meet the next day at Metropole Bridge to celebrate. I wore my best dress, blue with white flowers, and left early, just to see him sooner. He texted me, "Wait for me near the ice cream stall." I waited. The air smelled like dust and diesel. Vendors shouted. Children ran. Cars honked. Then, suddenly, everything went silent, only for a second. The next moment, a deafening sound tore through the sky. An explosion. Smoke, screams, chaos. My ears rang. My body froze. I dropped the bag in my hand and ran toward the sound. People were running the other way. I pushed through them, shouting his name. "Omid, Omid." When I reached the stall, it was gone. The ground was covered in glass, blood, and broken cones of melting ice cream. My hands shook as I searched among the wounded. Someone grabbed my arm and told me to go back, but I couldn't. Then I saw a familiar watch on the ground, silver with a cracked face. It was his. I fell to my knees. Everything after that was a blur. Sirens, smoke, people crying. They took me away, but my heart stayed there, beside the bridge. Omid never came back. They said he was gone before the ambulance arrived. His name appeared in the newspaper the next day, one of the victims of the blast. They called it an act of terror. I called it the day my world ended. For weeks, I didn't speak. I couldn't eat. The smell of strawberries made me sick. I stopped going to Metropole. I stopped living, really. But then one day, as I passed by a small group of children begging near the bridge, a little boy tugged at my sleeve. His face was dirty, his eyes tired. He asked me for a coin. I gave him my sandwich instead. He smiled, the way Omid used to smile. Something inside me shifted. That night, I dreamed of Omid. He was standing by the river, holding 2 ice creams. He said, "Nadia, if you stop loving, they win." When I woke up, I was crying. But I also felt a strange kind of peace. I realized that maybe I couldn't bring him back, but I could bring back his hope. So I started visiting those children every day. I taught them letters, songs, and poems. I told them stories about bravery and love, stories that sounded a lot like Omid. I collected donations and opened a small learning corner near the bridge. We painted the walls with bright colors. The first word I wrote there was hope. Sometimes, after class, I walked to the exact place where the ice cream stall once stood. The city has rebuilt it, but I still see that day in my mind. The smoke, the sound, the silence. I bring 2 cones of ice cream and place one on the ground. Then I whisper, "This one is for you, Omid." People ask me why I never eat ice cream anymore. I smile and say, I still love it, but I can't eat it. Because for me, ice cream isn't just a sweet thing. It's the taste of love and loss mixed together. It's the memory of the boy who believed in light, even when the world was burning. Every evening, when the sun sets over Kabul, the bridge glows golden. Children laugh as they run past me, holding melting cones. Their laughter fills the air like a song. And sometimes, in that moment, I feel him beside me, quiet, kind, eternal.